तुलसी महारानी वृंद देवी की जय। हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। युग धर्म हरे कृष्णा महामंत्र की जय। हरे कृष्णा धाम की जय। ट्रांसेंडेंटल बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की जय। ट्रांसेंडेंटल प्रसारम डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की जय। द डिवाइन लॉर्ड शिव सी निताई चैतन्य चंद्र निताई गौर चंद्र की जय। द डिवाइन लॉर्ड शिव सी राधा गिरिधारी जी की जय। द डिवाइन लॉर्ड शिव सी गिरी गोवर्धन की जय। द डिवाइन लॉर्डशिप एंड मोस्ट मर्सीफुल सी राधा नील माधव की जय। सी राधा नील माधव गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। गौर प्रेमानंदे। All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories, all glories. All glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga.
Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Janavallabha Grivaradhari Gopi Janavallabha Grivaradhari Gopi Jashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Jashoda Jashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Jashodanam Jamuna Tira Vanatari Jamuna Jamuna Tira Vanatari Jamuna Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Gurudev, 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 Jai Jai Gurudev. Shri Shri Radha Nil Madhav ki, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki, Gaur Premanande. So, we'll be reading from Bhagavad Gita as it is. This weekend we'll celebrate the advent of Bhagavad Gita, which is Gita Jayanti. It will be on Saturday, coming Saturday, here at this temple. Start at 3 o'clock. So, that is also Ekadashi, Mokshada Ekadashi, and on these days, Lord Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna on the battle, just before the battle of Kurukshetra, and it is historically recorded. It is not a scripture that someone say it is revealed scripture or someone wrote it, but it is really Krishna's words. So I decided to read from chapter 7, verse 14. Little very philosophical discussion, but I'll try to make it easy for you. So how many of you can Google right now, if you type Veda Vase, since this verse is not on the board, if you have a smartphone, you can go on vedavase.com and then you select Bhagavad Gita as it is and go chapter 7, text 14. Ready, Prabhu? मेरे को जैकेट चाहिए. जैकेट दीजिए. मेरा सेल फोन है. So if you have the text on your device, we can start chanting. Daiviyesha gunamoyi mamo maya durataya. Thank you. Mameva ye prapaddante mayametam tarantite. Daiviyesha gunamoyi mamo maya durataya. Mameva ye prapaddante mayametam tarantite. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. This divine energy of mind, consisting of the three modes of material nature, is difficult to overcome. But those who have surrendered unto me can easily cross beyond it. Purport. The Supreme Personality of Godhead has innumerable energies, and all these energies are divine. Although the living entities are part of His energies and are therefore divine, due to contact with material energy, their original superior power is covered. Being thus covered by material energy, one cannot possibly overcome its influence. As previously stated, both the material and spiritual nature, being emanations from the Supreme Personality of Godhead, are eternal. The living entities belong to this eternal superior nature of the Lord. But due to contamination by the inferior nature, matter, their illusion is also eternal. The conditioned soul is therefore called Nitya Baddha or eternally conditioned. No one can trace out the history of his becoming conditioned at a certain date in material history. Consequently, his release from the clutches of material energy is very difficult. Even though that material nature is an inferior energy, because material energy is ultimately conducted by the Supreme Will, which the living entity cannot overcome. Inferior material nature is defined herein as divine nature due to its divine connection and movement by the divine will. Being conducted by divine will, material nature, although inferior, acts so wonderfully in the construction and destruction of the cosmic manifestation. The Vedas confirm this as follows. Mayam tu prakritim viddam, mayinam tu maheshwaram. Although Maya, illusion, is false or temporary, the background of Maya is the supreme magician, the personality of Godhead, who is Maheshwara, the supreme controller. Shataswara Upanishad. Although meaning of guna is rope, it is to be understood that the conditioned soul is tightly tied by the ropes of illusion. A man bound by the hands and feet cannot free himself. He must be helped by a person who is inbound. Because the bound cannot help the bound, the rescuer must be liberated. Therefore, only Lord Krishna or his bona fide representative, the spiritual master, can release the conditioned soul. Without such superior help, one cannot be freed from the bondage of material nature. Devotional service or Krishna consciousness can help one gain such release. Krishna, being the Lord of the illusory energy, can order his insurmountable energy to release the conditioned soul. He orders this release out of his causeless mercy on the surrendered soul and out of his paternal affection for the living entity, who is originally a beloved son of the Lord. Therefore, surrender unto the lotus feet of the Lord is the only means to get free from the clutches of the stringent material nature. The word Mam, Ev are also significant. Mam means unto Krishna only and not Brahma or Shiva. Although Brahma and Shiva are greatly elevated and are almost on the level of Vishnu, it is not possible for such incarnations of Rajaguna, passion, and Tamaguna, ignorance, to release the conditioned soul from the clutches of Maya. In other words, both Brahma and Shiva are also under the influence of Maya. Only Vishnu is the master of Maya. Therefore, he alone can give release to the conditioned soul. The Vedas confirm this in the phrase Tameva Viditva, or freedom is possible only by understanding Krishna. Even Lord Shiva affirms that liberation can be achieved only by the mercy of Vishnu. Lord Shiva says, Muktim Pradata Sarvesham Vishnu Revana Samshaya. There is no doubt that Vishnu is the deliverer of liberation for everyone. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So, I guess you understand that the subject matter of this verse is, anybody has any guess? Listening the purport? What this verse is dealing with? Illusion. We are not using Sanskrit or Hindi word here because we have audience of different varieties here. So please be mindful. So we are discussing about the illusion. What is illusion and what it does to you and how to overcome it. So that is, we will discuss a little bit. Given the time, we have less time today. because we have some promotion at the end of the discourses. Somagyana timirandhasya gananjana shlakaya chakshurunmitangana tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Jayapataka Swaminiti Namine. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunnavadi Paschatadi Shatarine. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Since you are on the page, could you also open previous verse, which is text 13? Tribhir guna mair bhavoir evoi sarvam idam jagat mohitam nabhi jananti mameva param abhayam. Diluted by the three modes of material nature, which is goodness, passion, and ignorance, the whole world does not know me, who am above the modes and inexhaustible. So the Lord is called Trigunatito, means He is above the modes of material nature. So what are the modes of the material nature? I will go for quiz if I have time at the end. So goodness, passion, ignorance. But why Lord Krishna is saying diluted by the three modes that include goodness? How is that we can be also diluted by the goodness? It's a good question, right? You can be in the mode of passion or ignorance, that is questionable. But if you are a good person, you are honest, you don't lie, you behave other nicely, but still that is goodness. So how is that the mode of goodness can be also diluted? Well, it is not enough. You are a good person, that is fine. Just like Srila Prabhupada's Gurudev, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. He was very learned, highly learned scholar. And he went to approach Gurudev and he was testing him. 3 times he rejected him. He says, no, I have to ask Lord Chaitanya if I can initiate you not. The 3rd day, he said that just being a nice person, because he had very good character. He's very famous in his strong conviction of goodness. He said, this is not enough to enter in the realm of the Supreme Lord. So you can use your goodness to serve Krishna. Then your goodness will be, it is called pure goodness. Sanskrit word is Shuddha Sattva. Krishna says, Brahma Bhuta stays. Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma na sochati na kangshati. There is a shlok, right? In that stage, a devotee does not lament, does not hanker. So Lord Krishna is admitting in text 14 that this illusory energy is very hard to overcome. Keep in mind, couple of things very important, he said. It is very hard he admitted that for this living entity, the previous verse we learned that the Supreme Lord is not under this illusion, because the illusion or Maya is comprised with the 3 modes of material nature. The Supreme Lord is not under this. He never had this, whatever you call it, passion or ignorance, because then there is no meaning of the Supreme Lord. The Supreme Lord is full of knowledge, full of eternity, and full of bliss. And if you can render service to the Supreme Lord, if you can connect yourself to the Supreme Lord, you will also have these qualities. So, it is hard to overcome. That is what Lord Krishna says in this verse. And then second verse is also important, so we'll discuss about that. Let us talk about the first line. Duiviyesha gunamoyi mamo maya durataya the divine energy of mind consisting of the three modes of material nature is difficult to overcome. Why you have to overcome? In order to enter in the eternity, we have to be also purified. Just like Prabhupada said, if you want to enter in the fire, you have to be also a spark of fire. Like if you want to go to sun planet, your space shuttle cannot go there. It has to be made of fire. Then you can go to the... And Prabhupada said there are living entities in the moon planet and the sun planet because their body is made of that element. So, I lost my point, what I was discussing. So, Lord Krishna says, even though it is material modes of material nature consisting the illusory energy, it is also divine energy. This is also coming from the Supreme Lord. That is one thing we have to understand. Now, in the Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavatam, it defines clearly, Lord Krishna defines clearly what is illusion. So, the definition of Maya actually happened to be like 2 weeks back in our Northwest Bhakti Vriksha group. We had this discussion about what is illusion. So then I thought that I'll prepare one class on Sundays. So Bhagavatam, Lord Krishna is imparting knowledge to Brahma. When Brahma was born, how Lord Brahma was born? From the navel of Lord Vishnu, the lotus stem came out and the lotus flower, and then Brahma was born. And then he didn't know what to do. Then he heard this divine sound, tapas. You do austerity. Then in this way Lord Krishna appeared and imparted in him the divine nature of Vedas, Bhagavad Gita, whatever you want to say. And our Vaishnava lineage, our International Society for Krishna Consciousness, our disciplic succession is coming from Lord Brahma. Srila Prabhupada said in the purport that without being liberated, one cannot liberate some other persons. That means one has to approach a bona fide spiritual master. This bona fide spiritual master has to be in the disciplic succession. So, our disciplic succession is coming from Lord Brahma. So, what Lord Krishna told to Brahmaji about the definition of Maya or illusion, he said, let me get it. Rite artham yat pratiyet na pratiyet satmani. Let's see. Vidam eva mama maya. Okay, I forgot this. Rite artham yat pratyeta na pratyeta atmani tad viddat atmano mayam jatha abhaso tatha tamam. O Brahma, whatever appears to be of any value, if it is without relation to me, has no reality. No, it is my illusory energy, that reflection which appears to be in the darkness. How many of you took a Back to Godhead magazine home? Back to Godhead magazine, that is the big yes, Prabhu. The beginning of Krishna consciousness, Srila Prabhupada actually published this Back to Godhead magazine. And the top he put a one quotation from the scripture. Krishna Surya Sama Maya hai Andhakar Jaha Krishna Taha Nahi Maya Adhikar. Krishna is like the brightest sun, and the Maya or illusion is like darkness. Wherever there is Krishna, this darkness or illusion or ignorance has no role to play. That is the Srila Prabhupada put on the Back to Godhead magazine. Here in the Srimad Bhagavatam, Lord Krishna is comparing illusion as like darkness. So I have a question to ask you. Does really darkness exist? It is almost evening, right? So outside is dark. Does it exist or not? It exists, right? But the reality is there is simply absence of light, isn't it? We take it like it exists, darkness exists. But actually the fact is as soon as sun is up, the darkness is gone. Similarly, within our heart, as soon as the thoughts of light of Bhagavad Gita, knowledge, comes to our heart, then our ignorance and whatever you want to call it, mode of passion, mode of everything is gone. So in this way, we can really understand the Supreme Lord. So a simple example is given that in the dark, if you touch a rope, string, you may think it is a snake. But as soon as light is on, it is actually a rope. So in this way, in the material world, we take a lot of things like reality. But if it has no connection to the Supreme, then it is simply illusion. For example, I'm speaking to this microphone. I'm speaking Bhagavatam, speaking from Bhagavad Gita. Now it has some meaning. But if I sing Bollywood, it has no meaning. It is simply illusion. So this is a very important thing. Anybody want to practice Krishna consciousness, to learn that there are a lot of illusory energy around us. I give an example, like if you go to Shams Club, Costco, what do they display in the front of the Shams Club? What do they display? Huh? They display all the HD televisions and all the technologies. And you may think, oh, yesterday I saw, it is not LED, this is something higher than LED. It is nice. QLED or something. You may think that, oh, I need this one. I can get it up my 40-inch, I'm going to buy 60-inch television. So in this way, they want to promote their products, and they want you to buy, and you will be illusioned, and okay, yeah, this is nice. And you don't mind to borrow from your credit card. Let us do it. So that is how we do it. So there are a lot of illusory energies around us. For example, we have all technology, we have, as soon as we, let's give an example, like all of you come here today to listen about Krishna, and then you could have gone to somewhere else. You could have stayed home and watched television or a Bollywood movie or something else, but you decided to come here. You made the right choice. So as soon as you made the right choice, Krishna comes. Like it is said that if you walk to Krishna one step, Krishna will come to 10 steps forward to come and embrace you. Please come. Because we are the lost children, and for some or other, Srila Prabhupada explained the purport that there is no trace of history that we can define that, okay, how many millions of years ago we got disconnected from Krishna. But that is the reality. But now our job is to go back to Krishna. So that is the reason Lord Krishna created the material nature. Srila Prabhupada said that just like some children are disturbing in a room, and what the parents do that? Tell the children, go to some of you may have this question, then why did Krishna created the material energy, the material world? So the answer is that we have been disturbing. We wanted to be independent from the Supreme Lord. So then the Lord created another place for, okay, you go there and enjoy independently. But then the material nature giving us a chance that we start from aquatics, from birds, from animal. Finally, Lord Krishna, our Supreme Father, gives us a human body. So how many species we have gone through? 8,400,000 species. And then we get this human body. And you can imagine how important this human form of life. And according to Vedic Shastra, if you can utilize it, you have a better chance that you will not repeat this cycle of birth, death, and old age and disease. So, see, I still have 10 more minutes. So Lord Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita, and he has given this knowledge And if we can accept it, this week we are celebrating the advent of Bhagavad Gita. So I would humbly request all of you, and Srila Prabhupada, do you know how many of you know that Srila Prabhupada wrote this second time? You know this, right? Srila Prabhupada wrote the purport Bhagavad Gita, spent so many days, and that manuscript was lost. So I don't want to go that incident that happens to Srila Prabhupada. Some of the family members sold that, in India we sell the old papers and then we can buy biscuit and tea, and then Srila Prabhupada was very painful, and then he left home. And again for us, how his schedule was. He would sleep like an hour and a half or 2 hours and then get up 1 in the morning. And those days he has dictaphone. He would be speaking and the machine would be typing for him like this. So in this way and then he gave a commentary on Bhagavatam. And then Chaitanya Charitamrita. Bhagavatam he could not finish. He wanted to finish, but he almost finished 11th canto halfway, and then 12. He already assigned his disciple Hridayananda Maharaj to give purport, and Gopi Paranadhana Prabhu to translate. And I feel blessed that I picked up these 2 names. Actually, I was brought in America with this help of Gopi Paranadhana Prabhu. He was a Girasto. He's a Sanskrit scholar from Columbia University. And then later he retired in Vrindavan. And he became also Iskcon Guru, and his samadhi is there now in Vrindavan. So some 26 years back, during Christmas time, I came in here. So he's one of my mentors as far as Sanskrit learning. So we must read Bhagavad Gita. So that is my purpose of sitting here and asking all of you, if you want to be successful in your life, make the human form of life successful, and after this end of human form of life, we go back to Godhead, and it is the time. And for us, the best, International Society for Krishna Consciousness is like an umbrella for us. Or you can compare like a boat, and Srila Prabhupada is our captain. And if you can ride in the boat, believe me, if you try to fall down, someone is going to rescue you. So sooner or later, it is better if you ride in the boat. That is why I humbly request, when you come here, what is the most important thing you can do when you come here? I will take an opinion. What is serve the devotees. 1 point. Second point, associate with. It is same Prabhuji Mataji saying. So there are several things we do when we come here, right? We socialize, we meet our friends, we have beautiful deities, our priests take time, and this is the only, you can go to other Hindu temple, you may not see a fresh garland. Other day, on Thanksgiving night, our temple president, Shyam Sundar Prabhu, was thanking that in each and everyone who is rendering devotional service here. So how beautifully the devotees made the garland every morning, fresh garland from fresh flowers. So we come to see the deities, we come to take prasadam. But most important thing you can do when you come here is, if you listen from these discourses. There is an incident in Srila Prabhupada's life that the Gurudeva was doing parikrama. So he gave the option. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur in Vrindavan. Some of you can go parikrama, or you can stay in the camp and listen the evening discourses. And every night Srila Prabhupada would be listening. And then his Gurudev Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he noticed that this boy is here and listening every day. So what is the most important thing to come to Hare Krishna temple? Shravanam. So Prabhuji, thank you. So this is in the Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam gave the process. It starts with Shravanam. Start from hearing from the right sources, you hear from Bhagavatam. And make your family, like we come here, the temple service, we get the service, we are happy, nice prasadam, we dance and chant. But this is a model for you actually. You make your home a temple. You engage your wife and children and your daughter, everybody to chant and read from Bhagavatam every evening and morning if possible. Morning is hard time because everybody goes to work. But every evening we are on the dinner table. Before you go to dinner table, please gather and read even one verse from this Bhagavad Gita. It can open our eyes. It can lead our life in a different direction, believe me. So, and Lord Krishna gave all the instruction that we need. Sarva dharman paritejya mamekam satata kirtanta mam yajana. All these instructions that we need, Lord Krishna said that. But still, we are Kali Yuga brain. We don't want to. Kali Yuga means sinful life. So I'm going to the actually second line, and I have only 5-10 minutes. Second line is Mameva ye prapaddante mayametam tarantite. So we talked about how to overcome the illusion. In the first line, Lord Krishna says. And he gave the solution in the second line. Mameva ye prapaddante mayametam tarantite. But those who have surrendered unto me can easily cross beyond it. We need to cross, we need to go beyond mode of goodness, mode of passion, mode of ignorance. Even goodness we need to overcome, and we need to get Krishna consciousness. That is pure goodness. So how? Mameva, only if you surrender to Krishna. Now one thing I have to remind you that when Lord Krishna spoke these words, how many years back? 5,200 and I believe 45 years. It is calculated, mathematician calculated that. 43 years, thank you for correcting me. Vinod Prabhu. So, that time, the illusory energy was not playing so much role that comparing these days. 5,000 from now, we have a lot more distraction, believe me. You want to sit here and chant Japa Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Your phone is going to ring. And you're going to answer the phone. Or you're going to say, okay, let me see who is on text, who is on WhatsApp. Or let me see if there is something on our Facebook. Lot of distractions there these days. And who is writing all, and the sinful activities are very prominent in Kali Yuga. The dharma, the personified religion, is standing on one leg. How many legs of this, the personified religion? 4 legs. In Kali Yuga, 3 legs are cut, already gone. Truthfulness, mercy, cleanliness, one other, austerity, I believe. So which one is remaining? Truthfulness. Your name, Prabhu? Huh? Kirti? Truthfulness is remaining little bit. So I could be wrong, but okay, I accept you right. So, and the person who is recording all the sins, Kali Yuga means sin, slaughterhouse, DWI, abortion. It used to be in the news like, it is true. Unborn babies newly born babies are found in the trash can. And it used to be in the news. Nowadays it is not even in the news. It is normal. It is found in every country. So the one who is recording all the sins is Jamaraj. His hard drive must be full now. Because so much sinful. And not only individuals. Now if he has to write all the sinful activities, he has to appoint a lot of software engineers, spiritual engineers. Because it's all different department now, different company, different corporates, are a lot of exploitation, discrimination, sexual harassment. We are exploiting our resources. Of course, someone said other day, I'm working for Shell, but we are exploiting our resources. This is true. So, and then many of these resources are going for sinful activities. And we are being learned in the college and universities that if I have a degree, I'll get a high-paying job, right? And then I can have a nice house, nice wife, I can enjoy. That is how in the college we are learning actually. Srila Prabhupada said, none of the university department is teaching about the self, about how we can free ourselves from the material energy. So it is important these days, it's very important to take the instructions of Bhagavad Gita. So Lord Krishna gave all the instructions, but still we don't understand. Then he came again in Kali Yuga as Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he said, you don't understand this. So just chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So I need to know if my time is over or I can take a question. Time is over, right, Shirak Prabhu? So, Bolo Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Hare Krishna Mahamantra ki. So we'll have some promotion now, I guess. I'm waiting for Shirak Prabhu, but by that time, if he walks here, if you have one question, I can answer that. Normally, I take all my time and I don't ask anyone to ask questions, but anybody has any question, any comment? You want to add something? So, how many modes of material nature? Quiz time. Mode of passion, mode of ignorance. And then it is difficult to overcome, right? But there is a hope. Mame bhaje prapaddante, one who surrender unto me. Me means not myself, not Kamala. Surrender unto the Supreme Lord and His instruction in the Bhagavad Gita, then he can overcome. And Srila Prabhupada said that even Lord Shiva, greatly highly elevated, almost on the level of Vishnu, cannot give you the liberation. Only Lord Vishnu can give you liberations. Only Lord Krishna can give liberations. So even the greatest souls, pure devotees even do not care about liberations. They simply want to serve Krishna. So on Saturday we will be reciting from 3 o'clock the whole Bhagavad Gita, and I saw the list. It's mostly our teenagers, children. So please come to encourage the teenagers on Saturday. We'll be reading the whole Bhagavad Gita, and if you have sponsored for the case of Bhagavad Gita, you will be able to also take part in the fire sacrifice. So, and I'm reminding you, it is also Ekadashi, fasting from grains, this coming Saturday, Advent of Bhagavad Gita. Shirak Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Kamala Mukha Prabhu for a short but very informative class. We have Dr. Mahesh and Hansa Pandya sponsoring our Sunday Feast program today. Our 7 o'clock kirtan is dedicated for Mr. Mukundabhai Patel, husband of Rekha Ben Patel, his passing anniversary. Sunday feast cooking, don't know, but somebody has cooked our feast today. Neela Madhava Prabhu and his team has cooked our Sunday feast today. Is anyone here for the first time? We welcome you. We welcome you. We welcome you. Anyone else? We welcome you and you. So today our newcomer ambassador is Dayal Nitai Prabhu and Ashish Prabhu. They will be at a desk as you enter the temple hall. There is a small desk. Be sure to stop by and collect a gift from us. And we hope to see you here again. Kamala Mukha Prabhu mentioned the Gita Jayanti program coming up. I'm still in Diwali mood for I don't know why. But Gita Jayanti, which is Mokshada Ekadashi, is coming up on Saturday, December 7th. So we fast on that day. That day, starting at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, we'll be chanting every single shloka or the verse from Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So if you are interested, and you should be interested in coming and participating, Gopal Prabhu is happy to make arrangement. If not, you can just come here with your book and you can chant along. There is a very special yagna ceremony that will be after we read all the Bhagavad Gita shlokas, and then there will be a prasadam. So chanting of the entire Bhagavad Gita, the fire sacrifice or the yagna ceremony, followed by the prasadam. You can sponsor a case of Srimad Bhagavad Gita for only $125. You can either take all the books, all the Bhagavad Gitas for yourself and share it with your family members or friends, or you can simply donate, and our book distribution devotees will take care of donating the Bhagavad Gita on your behalf. And Prabhuji will be speaking to you a little bit after about it. The following Saturday is His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj's Vyasa Puja. So the disciples are inviting each and every one of you to come at 10 o'clock in the morning. So 10 a.m., December 14th, His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj's Vyasa Puja will be celebrated here. Bhaktivedanta Medical Association's annual retreat is coming up in January 17th through the January 27th, 17th through 20. And Chaitanya Chandra Prabhu, somewhere here, will be happy to give you information. There is a registration required. His Holiness Romapat Swami Maharaj and His Grace Barahari Prabhu will be doing their annual Japa retreat, March 13th to the 15th next year as well. Registration is open. You can go to japahouston.org. We'll be reminding you about this temple policy about children 12 and under have to be constantly monitored by parents. That means you're watching your child while you're standing or sitting or whatever the case may be. Not that the child is running around in the courtyard or in the parking lot and you're here or you're inside the Gauranga Hall. You have to keep an eye on your child under 12. There are consequences if you get 3 strikes, just like baseball, you're out. Our temple is closed every day in the afternoon from 1 to 4, and then again after the Shayan Arati from 9:30 to 4:30 in the morning. Please do not enter our temple property whether you have a code or not, because the temple is alarmed during this time. Today we have a very special guest with us, Mr. Raj Salhotra. He is a candidate for the City Council at Large Position 1. The early voting starts tomorrow through December 10th, and the election day is December 14th. So Mr. Salhotra is running for this very important position in our city administration. Those of you that live in the city, and if you have any question, you can see him. I'm hoping that he will be available when we go to Gauranga Hall for Prasadam. Or he has a website where you can get all the details about who he is and what political position he has, etc. We just wanted to make sure that we introduce our friend. He has visited our temple here in the past, so we wanted to welcome him to our temple. And at this time, maybe Shyam Sundar Prabhu, our temple president, can give him a garland as a good luck or best wishes for his time. .
「
So his name is Raj Salahotra, and his website is rajforhouston.com. So please welcome him. Thank you. Special details about our Gita Jayanti or Shastradan or the donation that we talked about a little bit earlier.
Hare Krishna. So with the Gita Jayanti day approaching next Saturday, December 7th, as Prabhu mentioned, the details about the yagya happening at 7:30 p.m. and the Bhagavad Gita recitation happening in the temple at 3 p.m. The other way that we are celebrating this day, Gita Jayanti, the appearance of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, the day Sri Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita, this crest jewel of all wisdom and transcendental knowledge, to Arjuna, for the whole world to now read and hear and benefit from. We also try to spread this knowledge far and wide. We try to distribute these books. So myself and some of the other brahmacharis, some of the other monks, actually many of the devotees in the community perform this welfare activity, the distribution of knowledge. It was our founder Acharya, Srila Prabhupada's desire that every gentleman and lady would have a set of Srimad Bhagavatam, a set of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, and of course the Srimad Bhagavad Gita in their home. So to fulfill his desire, we are trying to distribute this book, and so many people are interested. Students, specifically at the universities, are hankering after this knowledge, and in so many other ways, people are wanting to find answers in life. They need help. So many verses in the Gita, right, talk about how to get free from stress, how to control the mind, how to connect with Krishna, which is the ultimate relief. And so we want to help people out just in the same way that we've been helped so much by this knowledge. We try to distribute it. And so on this day, we're asking for sponsorships. Either you can take some books, Bhagavad Gita, you can take a whole case of either the hardcover, which looks like this, or we have a soft cover version. And each case we're asking $125, which is less than retail, what retail usually is. And so you can take the whole case, any number of books in the case, and you can take them and distribute them yourself to co-workers, relatives, like that, or you can leave them for us to also distribute, placing them all over the Houston area and beyond. So please see us in the Garanga Hall, where the prasadam will be served across the way here. We'll be there from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock. So please come see us and engage yourself in this welfare work for the whole world. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Also, if anyone has made a pledge in the previous week or two and would like to fulfill that, this is really approaching the very last chance here, because next week this is our last Sunday before Saturday, before the Gita Jayanti. So it's now or never. Hare Krishna.
So yes, as Prabhuji mentioned, this Saturday, when we have our Gita Jayanti program, those of you that have sponsored the cases of Bhagavad Gita, whether you've taken it with you or you have asked our distribution team to distribute those for you, you are encouraged to attend this special yagna ceremony on Saturday. So after the chanting of all the Bhagavad Gita verses, there will be yagna ceremony. So if you are one of the sponsors, please come and join us. Gaura Karuna Prabhu will be chanting the kirtan at 7 o'clock today. Believe it or not, today our deities are so excited that we'll get to start the kirtan on time without me still standing here and sharing the details. So Hari Bol, and thank you so much to Kamala Mukha Prabhu. So Dr. Pandya family, we ask you to come in the front and offer the Arati lamp when we offer the lamp to the deities. Hari Bol.
Sure. Yeah. Namam Vishnupadaya Krishnapastaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pacharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Pasutta Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Vetika Dhadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Rama Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,